Well, hello, my love. I hope you're all doing well today. It's Friday. Yes, yes, yes. It is Friday. Mm. What do y'all got planned? Are you just in the flow? Yeah, let me know. What do you, if you have something planned, or are you just in the flow today? Are you just listening to your inner child? And do you have that? Do you have that ability to be able to just do that? All right, my love. Um, yep, just trying to gather my thoughts. I've been up though since I've been up 5 hours already, but still, the night has been um, full of tossing and turning, um, but at the same time, just um, getting some rest. A lot of us may be sleeping, but then, we are light workers. We are constantly busy, even in our sleep. Okay, so even though we may have rested, we may wake up feeling unrested. Right? Okay. All right, my love. Let me know how you're doing in the comments. All right. And we're going to move on with this reading here. I really appreciate you all joining me. I see my new subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It means the world to me that you chose me to follow at this time. I appreciate it. If yeah, I'm just tickled. I'm tickled, tickled. Okay, my love. All right, let's jump into it. But before we do, I invite you to take those 3 deep breaths for the day. Get your day started, and remember, these deep breaths are gifts to you that you can take anytime, any moment throughout your day. Okay? I always say I need this so I can be a better person. All right, my love, here we go. Hold it at the top. 3, 2, 1, and let it out. Again. Top. 3, 2, 1, and more. Top. 3, 2, 1, and let it out. Oh, it's the it really is, y'all. It's the little thing. Yes, I have meditated on your cards. I cleared your thing. If you're new to the channel, I'm Limitless Light, and I go by Limitless Light. However, this channel again um, is open to those who are wanting to get a divine message of hope. Okay, um, you need some uplifting message. Keep your faith. All right. Angels speak through me through signs and synchronicities, um, epiphanies, omens. Um, they come to me however they feel that I will get the message, okay? And then I bring it all together and hope that it makes sense for the collective. And yes, this is a collective reading, so only take what resonates, okay? Only take what resonates. All right, we're going to See what angel number card comes up for us today on this beautiful Friday. I took the time to go and sit under a tree yesterday. It's a pretty tree too. And just sat there for a while. Sat there for a while. Was just in the moment. Okay, let's look at that. All right. Two, two, two. Partnerships, friendship, romantics, family ties, balance, choices, experience. Okay. This tells me that you are in alignment for your wishes to come into fruition. Spirit also wants you to do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm, Aquarius, is the light for others. Okay? So continue to, keep your enthusiasm, and your optimism. Okay? Spirit is asking you to tap into what your true calling is. Yes, partnership, partnership, interesting partnership, unions coming together, people are coming together to form partnerships of some type of unions of some kind. Okay. All right. Spirit is reminding you that it's okay to make mistakes, okay? It's a part of the lesson, it's a part of the journey. Look at, when things happen, look at them as a way of learning. Okay, this must be something I need to learn from. What is this person trying to teach me? Okay. What is it that I need to learn from this? Instead of why is this happening to me? Okay, flip it and ask, what is it that I need to learn from this? Tap into your feelings. How's it making you feel? That's a good starting point, right? Okay. Spirit had me another card jumped out. All right. And this card is it's never too late to start over. You have to trust in the magic of the beginning. Okay? They are waiting for you. Notice them. See them. Appreciate all that you have. Appreciate all that you have. Yeah, I hear that song, the little thing. Who sings that? It just keeps coming into my head. Mm. I can't really get the tune right now. Okay, I can't really get the tune. Yeah, this card came up for us earlier this week too. So there may be, someone is maybe afraid of taking that leap of faith. Okay, someone is afraid of rejection. Mm. Someone is afraid of failure of you know, thinking that, well, what if it doesn't work? Nothing gets accomplished, my love, if we sit in fear. Okay? Nothing gets accomplished. We can't move forward if we sit in fear. Success is on the other side of fear. Okay. Um, think about, when you think about people who are successful, uh, it was never like easy going for them. There are many times when the door shut in their face. There were many times when they were told no. I'd rather know than not know. I'd rather try than not try. At least I know. And even then, I may keep trying. I will never let that stop me. I will never let someone tell me no, that I can't do something, or I can't achieve something, or that it is not within my reach. I will never let that go. And for that reason, I will always know that it's never too late. Again, that's a limiting belief that society has put upon us to think that there's a time limit to doing. If you're not married by 35, if you don't have children by the time you're 40, if you don't buy your first house by the time you're 20, whatever it is, or you can't do, again, that word you can't do something because you're this, you're that. I'm going to be the first to tell you, people often ask me, or if I get in my ego and I decide to disclose it, well, how old are you? Or when did you start this? Or when did you do that? And I'm just quick to, just say, I really do not associate with those types of things. I don't associate with the limitation. That's why we're limitless. With the limitation that society has put on. Okay? Because you are limitless. You are capable of doing whatever, at any age, at any time, you are capable. Okay? You really are. The moment you start putting those limitations on yourself, that's that's when you start seeing a decline. You start feeling like you can't you, you can't achieve something. All right. So it's never too late. Too much. Okay. It's never too late. I have my retainer in my mouth. I'm so sorry. You have to trust in the magic of new beginnings. You have to believe in yourself that you're capable, that you have limitless potential. Okay, let's see. angels. Let's do our angels. Let's do that. Support, calling that support. That support thing. Yes, always. Thank you, Spirit. Calling in our support team. For advice and assistance with the people find collective aquarium. Alright, with the Spirit, open your heart. Open your heart. Our Chia virtue. Alright? Card of compassion. It's the pink. There's a pink and the green. This is the heart chakra card. Okay. So let's take a deep dive. Our Chia virtue. Thank you for being here with us today. Three. That is 8. That's 11. 38. All right. Open your heart, Mama, to the healing you're ready for. Be real with your feelings, and discomfort will fade away. Okay. So whatever you're feeling, if you're feeling a sense of discomfort, you know, like I said, a feeling of, uh, you're feeling scared of doing something. Okay. Listen, our Chia virtue, okay, who serves on the green and pink and emerald ray of healing, truth, and divine love, with her counterpart, Archangel Raphael, reflects innate holiness and power to heal. She is a midwife to those who have just been through or going through their spiritual awakening, and helps us to present ourselves. I'm sorry. And helps us to parent ourselves so we can become the master we came here to be. Virtue is helping you to love yourself so you remember who you are. Open your heart and imagine God bringing peace to your mind, body, and soul. You can't change the past event, but you can change how you respond to them. Focus on forgiveness to absolve the emotional triggers and trauma that incite disease or disease. My love, when we are stressed and we are in flight or fight mode, okay, it brings this distress and dis-ease upon the body, which in turn brings disease to the body, okay? Because it doesn't allow the body to function properly. You're busy fighting off other things, okay? All right. So make peace make peace with anyone that you need to make peace with, okay? Whether it's in your environment, a friendship, a situationship, all right? With yourself. Make peace with yourself. Okay? Make peace with yourself for any past mistake that you may have made, or for the actions that you did not take. Okay? Mm. So invite in our Chia verses for spiritual awakening and development, integrating peace and understanding, honesty and expansion of the heart, and fire heart chakra. All right? Allow this to come in and comfort, all right, those dark, tense moments that you may be having. Right, so one way of doing this is holding this card to your heart, all right, and then and or holding a rose quartz, okay, or a green aventurine, or any type of green crystals, okay, for the pink and green heart chakra, okay. Yes, we have to. So what you will do is affirm with this card, arms wide, and say out loud 3 times with conviction. It is safe for me to open my heart to love and be loved in return. It is safe for me to open my heart to love and be loved in return. One last time. It is safe for me to open my heart to love and be loved in return. Okay. In prayer today. In prayer. I love them. Um, I have been watching, I've watched this, I don't know, the podcast. And, it was talking about relationships, okay? And how the twin flame dynamic relationship and the love relationship work in general. And I came to prayer. And for some of us, we may be closed off. Okay. We may not want love in our life. Okay. Not at this time. It may not mean that it's just not the time. Okay. There are those of us who are destined to be in relationships. Okay. Um, that are in divine union and that are starting to come together, are starting to awaken to be this phenomenon. Okay, let's call it that. Okay, and one of the affirmations I was using with myself is because I don't feel like I'm closed off to love. I am just um, more in tune, um, and aware of what is coming to me. Okay. And it's how people present themselves to me. And that's just how I will be um, interacting from this moment forward. So my affirmation and what I was thinking, and it's just so funny that this part comes into my reality, is because I know, okay, I know that I am loved. And I know this because love is within me. Okay. So anything that I attract to me must be of love because I am love. I was made out of love. So I'm not close to love, but I'm open to authentic, genuine love. If it's anything else than that, it will not come to me. So there's a real big difference as to being closed off from love, you know, out of hurt, out of being hurt and you know, all of the uh, shadow side of some of these karmic relationships that, if you are not haven't worked on your upper heart chakra and having compassion and those kind of things, you tend to be closed off. So therefore, you want nothing to do with love. And in reality, we all are love. We all are an essence of love at the end of the day. Because in reality, that's all there is. That's all there is. So I just thought I'd share that with you. Because I just felt a very, I don't use the word coincidence, but I just find it so, um, ah, so uplifting. So, I'm just so appreciated how spirit just shows up. So open your heart, okay? Open your heart to love. Don't let it pass you by. If your heart is closed off, you won't be able to recognize real love when it comes to you. You won't. And if you do, it may be too late. Okay? It may be too late. Maybe. Let me, spirit, when it's never too late, it's never too late. Okay? And I'm going to say this. It's never too late because if it's meant for you, it won't pass you by. Period. Thank you, Spirit. All right? So open your heart. Work on that upper heart chakra for forgiveness and compassion. Invite Archangel Samuel, our Chia virtue. Okay? Archangel Raphael. Invite them in. Forgiveness act. All right. Taking a step back. We had another card yesterday that advised us to take a step back, to just to hold off for a moment. So this is asking us to take a step back. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a deep dive. Take a step back. Nice. I hope this message is resonating with you all. If you are, uh, having a tug of war um, with your heart right now, okay? You know, uh, jump back into go into those meditations. They're on YouTube, and or book a session with me, all right, to unblock your heart chakra. All right. Take a step back. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. So let's not rush into things, okay? Spirit is asking you to take a step back and reflect before you proceed any further. There, there is an excitable and action-oriented energy around you at this time, but you are being encouraged to review the situation before making any moves. Remember that you are a sensitive being, and should the correct step and intentions not be lined up, you could open yourself up to a harsh energy or situation that could be limiting your growth. Okay? So, all right? So, be cautious at this time. In order to have the best experience and a positive outcome, Spirit is asking you to take some time now to meditate on your actions, intentions, visions, and goals. Call in your angels and invite them in to guide you to make decisions that will support your expansion and highest good. Yeah, this is okay. So, Spirit is asking you to just take a step back because if we tend to rush ahead or force some things to happen, we can often miss the signal signs and messages that are encouraging us to change course. So if you have a big decision to make at this time, or in the midst of moving a project forward, okay, your angels are encouraging you to take a step back and breathe. Okay, so um, the same energy I'm feeling about, um, making mistakes and moving forward. Okay, I'm hearing Spirit say, you know, move with purpose. Just don't be haphazardly out here just doing things. Okay? Consult with your higher self. Consult with Spirit. Okay. Spirit is also encouraging you to step into an energy of trust. All right. So if you're being fearful about starting that new venture, moving forward, okay, starting that new job, whatever it might be, making that decision, consult. Consult with the higher court. Okay. All right. And to draw, Spirit wants you to draw back and just kind of reshape what you're thinking. All right. Let this be a time of self care and self awareness, my love. All right. Because when you step back, you let the universe step in. All right. All right. We're going to pull um, a chakra card, and then we'll pull that card and we'll close it out. All right. Let's shuffle these a little bit. Let's pull a chakra card for my beautiful Aquarians. see what is activating for us at this time for what we need working on, right? Well, well, well. I can't make this stuff up. All right. Love. It's love, y'all. And it's 18. Uh, yeah, today's 18, isn't it? All right. Yeah. Today is the 18th, my love. All right. And that is the number card of 18. And 1 and 8 is 9. All right. There it is. Love. Okay, 18. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. It's on page 60. Absolutely. 66. I love it. Love. Open your hearts, my love. Open your heart. You have called upon this card as a reminder that love is all you need. Your true essence and every single cell in your being vibrate in the powerful essence of love. You may be going through a challenging time at present, such as a relationship breakup, a challenging family situation, friendship breakdown, or some personal challenges. Pulling this card today is a reminder that love is the key to your current situation. It is time to bring the focus back to love and to what is important and true for you. Love is the biggest healer of all and has the power to create miracles in your life. It is very easy to sway from the essence of love, especially in our crazy, fast-paced lives. But you can never venture too far from this powerful essence because you are love. It resonates in every cell of your being. It's time to allow this energy to flow into your world and into those challenges that you are experiencing. That you are experiencing. If you feel that you sometimes have a tendency to close off from love, this card is an indication that is an indication that it's time to open that beautiful heart of yours and allow yourself to receive. You are truly deserving of deep love, and now is the time for you to dance with this essence and believe you are worthy of it. Okay, step back, my love. Okay, burn you a green candle. All right, you know, burn you a green candle. You know, I can't say this enough. Manifestations come from the heart. Okay. So burning a green candle for money for your heart chakra. Using the pink, I don't actually have one here, or a green crystal for your heart. So this is our affirmation. This card can also reflect, this is the other aspect of this card, because we're all on different timelines, okay? I like to read and give you the reflection of all sides as much as I can, okay? This card can also reflect that you have been opening more to love and that it is time to meet that special person to share a loving connection with, possibly a soulmate or a twin flame. All right, so we will affirm with this card. I am love, and love is me. Again, I am love, and love is me. One last time. I am love, and love is me. My love, you are truly deserving of deep love at this time. And know, and now it is time for you to dance with this person. You are worthy of it. You are worthy. You are worthy of this love. I can't make this different. Spirit, thank you for this beautiful message of receiving and being open to love. Okay. Here is our Chia Virtue. I have such a hard time holding these cards together. Okay. I have to use two hands. All right. You are in alignment with love because you are love. Because you are love. Bottom of the deck. Positivity, faith, and optimism. Aquarius. You open the door to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow the negative energy or temporary setback to interfere with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. Absolutely. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So just a little recap, my love. Spirit wants you to just kind of take a step back a little bit, okay? Just kind of be in the moment. All right. Understand that, you know, things do take time to evolve. It's not when we rush into things, that's when um, certain mishaps tend to occur. Okay. Um, so know that you are in alignment. All right. You're in alignment for this beautiful love to come in, this beautiful commitment to come in. Um, you know, your enthusiasm, all right, and your positivity is what keeps you going, Aquarius. I didn't even have to use any other clarifying cards today. Okay? Spirit wants you to try following the routes that will, help you discover your purpose. Follow that intuition. Seek counsel from the higher court. Mm. And no, it's never too late. Never too late. It's never too late. So if nothing else, you're never too old. Those societies that, and those limiting beliefs that you that were imposed upon you growing up, you know, that there's a time that, time is running out. Time is running out. Things are meant to happen for you when they're meant to happen. Period. Oh my goodness. I'm so elated with this reading. I'm so elated. I really hope this message resonated with you today. That it was, it was able to give you some inspiration. Right? It was able to lift your spirit, give you some, some hopeful information. Okay. All right, my love. Sending you limitless love and light. All right. Thank you for sharing your beautiful energy with me today. I hope you were able to receive mine. I'm sending and I'm sending and I'm sending limitless love and light. Mwah. TTL. Did you get it?